In every game this season, the Robert Morris men's basketball team has used the same starting lineup. Two of those starters are brothers Jon and Josh Williams from Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, I think they really enjoy playing with each other. They understand how each other plays. They can find each other at different times, and I think they communicate really well with each other. And sometimes that's one getting on the other to raise their level up. And I think that their closeness and their relationship trickles down to the rest of the guys because they see how much they care, they see how hard they work, and I think it just kind of creates that family atmosphere on the team.
It's a fantastic experience. We play together all our lives, so be able to do it on the collegiate level is incredible. It's humbling. Couldn't ask for a better person to play next to.
Exciting, especially when you get a chance to win. And now that we're in conference, we're winning a lot. We're the #1 seed. It makes it even more embraceful.
While a senior in high school, Jon Williams signed his letter of intent to play at Robert Morris University in November of 2016. His brother Josh was at Akron at the time. He decided to transfer to Robert Morris in April of 2017.
Well, Jon obviously was a guy that we signed early going into his senior year, and we were excited to have him as part of the program. And Josh was playing his sophomore year at Akron, kind of played through that year and had some frustration. And so when he decided to transfer, obviously we thought it would be a great fit for us. And I think it really helped because I think they wanted to play together. I think they wanted to have the opportunity to be on the court together, be on the same team together. They're obviously very close. They actually share the same birthday 2 years apart. And so they've always had that great relationship. And I think once all of the transferring stuff started to occur, I think Josh trusted that Jon had picked a good place for himself and followed along.
He was the biggest person recruiting me. We kind of recruiting each other because when the coach I had, Keith Dambrot, decided to leave, I was debating on whether or not I would stay at Akron. So I was kind of pulling him towards Akron. He was pulling me toward Robert Morris. And I guess he pulled more than I did. So I'm here now. But it's been a great experience.
Not that involved, he wanted to weigh his options. I respected that. He has his own path, I have my own path. But then it came to a decision where he considered it. And when he considered it, I jumped on the opportunity, to try to get him to come here. And, he chose here. So, I'm thankful that he did.
Josh has had the opportunity to watch his brother grow up as both a person and a player, while Jon has had the chance to follow in his brother's footsteps and develop a competitive nature that they both share.
I guess it's kind of eye-opening to see how he's transitioned from his younger age and his younger days to now, and to see some of the things that he does, the knowledge that he's obtained over the years. Sometimes we'll be on the court and he'll make a play and I'll be like, I didn't know he had that in him. And then I'll go over to him and we'll joke about it, and then we're right back to being serious and focusing on the game. So.
He started off liking baseball a lot, but, we always competed in whatever we did, So, just having that competition, that sense of wanting to be the best or better than each other, just pushing each other got us to the place we are now.
The two brothers are known to have a competitive nature. So, of course, I asked the question, who would win in a one-on-one match?
I would think Josh would, and Jon might get upset that I say that. I'm a little brother and he's a little brother, so sometimes we got to stick together. But I think Josh would win the one-on-one game. I think if Jon could maybe turn it into, a little more of a physical affair, maybe some more fouls, maybe, live in the gray a little bit, he'd have a chance.
I don't know if Coach Toole is in his right mind when he said that, but, I think I will. You ask any other coach, there's a lot of days where I win the one-on-one drills, but, I'm definitely taking me.
I'm taking that for sure. There's no way Jon's beating me one-on-one.
It would be competitive as heck, I bet. It would be heated, and there would be some arguments that would go on during the course of it, so it would be enjoyable to watch.
Despite taking different paths to get to Robert Morris, both have become featured players in the Colonial lineup.
It's a blessing. I don't take it for granted. Every opportunity I can, to start or play, I try to prove myself in that way. I think it started in high school, having that chance, to sit behind somebody and then work my way up. I always wanted to, be the guy, be the point guard, have the leadership role, be the floor general. So when I got a chance to take advantage of that, I never looked back.
I guess I got to say humbling, because I took a role at Akron that I wasn't accustomed to, and I learned how to be a better follower and, more importantly, a better leader because of the circumstances that I dealt with over there. So coming here was eye-opening to the things that I could do to help the team, and so far I think I've been doing a pretty good job. I mean, our record's been, in conference, has been pretty good, so I feel like if I can keep up with what I've learned, we'll continue to be a pretty good program.
The next time you're at the North Athletic Complex, be sure to check out the Williams brothers in action. This has been Logan Carney reporting for RMU Sentry Media.